strategy looking to increase the number of tourists who flock here to Durban. They have been very successful in the past, and they're looking at harnessing that and making sure that they continue to grow going forward. Well, talking to us now is the co-chairperson of KZN Growth Coalition. It's Mr. Moses Tembe, and he's going to tell us where he fits in this particular strategy. A very good morning to you, sir.
Very, very good morning to you too.
Tell us a bit more about your role within this tourism strategy.
Growth Coalition is a partnership basically between government and business to promote economic growth. We believe that by ensuring that we can grow this province and the city by 5 to 6% by 2020, we'll be able to effectively address most of the social ills and objectives that we've identified on the social economic development front.
Tell us a bit about that marriage between business on the one hand, tourism, and I suppose if it's another wife or I don't know if it's a mistress when it comes to government. That relationship between the three parties, how significant is it?
Very, very relevant indeed. As you would know, the government objective basically is to create the enabling environment, but as business people, we do have that responsibility as business people to come up with products that will appeal to the market. So we have been able, by and large, to marry the two.
And it's also important to have that socio-economic spin-off as well. When you talk about business, in our minds, we always think about the more established conglomerates. But it's also the man and woman on the street who have the small businesses that have the ripple effect on feeding families and growing the community and developing the Durban area. Tell us a bit more about that.
Well, what we've done very well as well here is to change the culture. We have always believed that as society, we need to be able to tap into the best talent available out there. You do not have to know your mayor, you do not have to know your Moses Tembe to do business with. So the reconstruction and development of the soul of the city and the province is paramount.
And going forward, KZN Growth Coalition, what other projects are you working on to actively pursue this goal of growing not only the economy, growing tourism, but also growing the socio-economic standing of the people in Durban?
What KZN and the city has done very well here was to align our strategies to the National Development Plan, for example, and then cascaded those national plans into what could be done locally here. We're very clear in terms of the sectors that will drive economic growth in KZN. For example, we think the port and the marine services, the dugout port, for example, will continue to position KZN and the city as the transportation and logistics hub. We're very clear that we've got summer year all round. Tourism is a low-lying fruit. We've got the best beachfront, and we are aligning this beachfront to the game reserves, which are 2-3 hours away. The Drakensberg Mountains, which are an hour and a half away, and have come up with a very attractive tourism package. We are working tirelessly with the labor and the communities to ensure that we could create the province and the city that is globally competitive in order to attract foreign investment into the province. So we would like to ensure that the SEZs are positioned not far from the cities and attract foreign investment and domestic investment into our city and the province.
Thank you very much. Well, that is the plan going forward. A lot of hard work to bring it to pass, but already on the right track is Durban. I mean, you just have to ask a few people wherever you are at the moment. Just give us a show of hands. Hands up anyone who's going to Durban for December. And I'm telling you, you will not be short of people lifting up their hands. So it already shows that the city is on the right track. A lot of challenges also to overcome when it comes to certain issues, similar to any other part of the world. But the dream is there, the vision is there, the strategy is there, the implementation is where we will go forward and continue to monitor for you. That's where we leave it for now. And you did say that it is summer or all year round here in KZN, in Durban. And there is some element of truth. Although it is cloudy and windy, it's very warm. I mean, you can see me in my short sleeves, so it's not cold at all. So we do look forward to what lies ahead for Durban. And my thanks to you again for joining us. My thanks to you at home for watching Morning Live as we continue with this broadcast. Right now, it's